Hello and welcome to Art B1 online in Bakersfield College. We're section 70617. I'm Penelope Young. I'll be your professor for this section for online. You have a choice of multiple online and live sections for Bakersfield College for this course. And I'm going to go through Canvas, which is our format here. We're on Canvas here through it's called our learning system, or LMS. So we're on Canvas, and everything you do is going to be on Canvas. We don't meet. I don't live in Bakersfield, so I'm a little far away. So I've been working for Bakersfield for this will be 6 years now, since the fall of 2014. And I teach this class. I have about 500 to 600, sometimes even 700 students a year with just Bakersfield alone. I do it summer, fall, and spring, and I teach this for 2 other schools. And I'm very happy that all my schools now are on the same book, which is a really great book, a textbook that we have, and you're going to find it here in this Learning Tools first module here. The Gateways third edition. Okay, this is also, there's a link right here on your syllabus. And I put this in a couple different places, and it should have been in the email that you received from me, so you know which book to buy. And you can get the ebook or the hard copy. Myself, I prefer to get the hard copy because I have 2 monitors up to grade and to look at work, and I'd like to have the hard copy book next to my computer so that I have, another way to look at the information. Okay, so that's the book, and that's the beginning of me. I'm going to go to this menu bar here. This is my profile here. And what you're going to do over here, you don't have to do the picture. It'd be nice, but you don't have to do it. You can go to your profile, and you can edit your profile here. This is some information on here. This is a little bit outdated. I need to change this. But that's about it for me. It's very quick because that's all they allow. But one thing I am going to want you to do, and to start with the course, and this is going to be on your syllabus quiz, you're going to set notifications. So if you look at where we are, this menu bar here, this is account, notifications, and then you're going to go here to your preferences. The reason I want you to do this is so that you're getting information such as the announcements and anything that's changed, like a due date, which is rare, but it does sometimes happen because something actually, the Canvas crashed or some bizarre thing, or I put something on a holiday, but I don't usually do that. Sometimes I do. So announcement right here is one of the boxes you want to check. Another one you want to check is due dates. Now you have a choice here. It can go to your email or it can go to your cell number, as you wish. So you can have it here or email, and then it can be, I think that's the symbol for daily. Here it is. Yeah, daily summary, right away, daily summary, weekly summary. Okay, so that's the weekly summary, and then that's turning it off. So I kind of want you to, I don't require it, I can't exactly, but you're going to set your due dates here, announcements, and grading. So you'll see some feedback when you get your grades back. There's some other things you can get too with the discussion posts. You can get some feedback here if you wish on those. Because there's 144 review and one of me, I don't click that because that would just clog up all my email. So that's why mine aren't put in that way. The other thing is when you talk to me through the assignment, there's a comment area. If you post something in there, it clumps them all together, and then I got to dig through them. So, excuse me, I request that you do not contact me in that way, but we'll get more into that. Okay, so notifications, that's important. Start there and get that done. And I'm going to stay on this menu bar for a minute. That's our sign or symbol for Bakersfield, account, that's where we are now, dashboard, and that's going to show you the sections that you have. And it's nice because over here it tells you what's coming up. These three things are due on the 29th, Thursday. I used to do Friday, but now I'm doing Thursday night due dates, 11 p.m. It says 11:05. It's really 11 because occasionally there's a lag on a clock. Sometimes it does that, and you have a minute or two and it didn't quite refresh. So I give you a 5-minute sort of window there. But that's about the only grace period you're going to get in this class. So that's why I'm doing this video. Is I'm very strict. I have 144 students a semester. Sometimes I have 244. Sometimes I have 400. So I really want you to understand that you have to take care of a lot of things on your own. And this is true of any online course, but just because I've done it so much and I do it so often, I'm pretty clear on what works and what does not work. Okay? And what I need to do for myself as an instructor and what I need for you guys to do as students. So here is the videos, what we're talking, I'm talking to you right here from that. And that's got a lot of information here, okay? So there's a huge amount of stuff here for you to look at. Some is required for you to look at, and some is not. On here, it's going to say mark done. So when you go here, you're going to mark it. Oh, I guess I have to be in student view, which I'm not in right now. I don't want to do that right now. But you're going to mark it as done as you go through, and then that will open the first week for you down here, which is the first week of work. Week of work. So if you don't mark things done, if you don't show that you have sort of accepted that information, then you can't submit the work. Okay? So the first week is down here. And this first module on how to take the course, how to succeed in the course, is here. Okay, so 1 through 16 right here. The rest of the stuff you can't normally see. Okay, so let's stay over here. Calendar. This is going to show you what's due. I'm going to scoot down that way. So you see August 29th, you have 3 things due. This is another way to view information. And due dates. September, it's going to show you what else is due here. And so on. Go through October, November. The only weird thing you're going to have, everything's Thursday at 11 p.m. The only oddball one that you're going to have, I think, oh, maybe it's not on here yet. On the 9th, you're going to have First Friday extra credit due because there's another First Friday here that I'm going to let you submit over here on the 9th. I don't see it though. Did I put it over here? Okay, so it's here, but that should be on the 9th. That's the only odd thing you're going to have in its extra credit, so you really don't need to worry about it. You can look at this by week if you prefer, and then it'll give you a different readout. So it's handy. Bakersfield symbol, your account with settings for notifications, dashboard for all your courses, then courses here, plus other things. Courses, calendar, inbox, commons, help, and that's it. Okay, so the next one is inbox. You can contact me here. I know a lot of you probably already know this stuff, but a lot of students have not done this, so that's why I'm going through it. You can compose a message here. When you compose a message to me, first you got to pick the class, and this is going to be to me. You're going to say for instance, you didn't understand question number 4 on syllabus quiz. That's your subject. Always include a subject, include the correct subject. Once you reply, like say I were to email this to you, when you reply, you can't change the subject here in inbox. So if you need a new subject heading, if we're not talking about this particular syllabus quiz anymore, send a new email to me from either inbox or from email directly. And I'll show you how to do that. I'm sure you already know, but I'll show you where my email is on here. Okay. So when you email me, you're going to say, Dear Professor Young, I hope you're having a good day. Or how are you, or just some kind of, thing. There's no yo, there's no like, I need this. Don't email me saying you need something. I am not customer service. So I'm trying to get that clear to you right away. Okay? More and more, the emails, I feel people send me really nice emails. And Netiquette, I think, is starting to sink into everybody at the college level. It's something that, evolved with technology because a lot of the technology we use, especially the texting and social media and so on, that stuff's super casual. So now that we've started to learning online, that idea of that casual interaction, you need to shift it a little bit, okay? And I'll give you more information on this as well, but I'll just give you this example quickly here. So I have a question, oops, on the syllabus quiz. I am not sure now, I say best. Some people say different things, but I say best. I think it's sort of an anglicism, but anyway. And then I'll say PY. That's how I'll send it to you, okay? And then I'll send that, right? So just be polite at all times. It's going to help you a lot. Full writing. Write out every word. Don't use texting or emojis or whatever. That's not where you're at. You're in college. Even though we're online, you're still in college. Okay. So that's the inbox. The other thing I'm going to get onto here is help. So I know it's frustrating to be on hold. I do know that because I do it all the time. That's going to be part of something you're going to need to do occasionally. Some of you who have already taken multiple online courses at Bakersfield and have done uploads and attachments and things like that, you're going to not need any of this, okay? But occasionally, if there's an issue, if you're locked out, so on, if it's to do with your computer, then you want to call tech support, which is a different number. It could be Canvas, but more than likely it's something to do with the Bakersfield College website, and that's a little different. But call Canvas, okay? This is for the different colleges. If you're more aligned with these other two, then go ahead and call them. But generally speaking, you guys are Bakersfield, college students. So you're going to call this number, and you're going to get a case number from them. The other option that you have is to search the Canvas guides. You go here, and I have this also somewhere else. And you're going to ask, and I know this is weird because it doesn't show you where that box is, but say you want to figure out how to upload files. And it's a little weird the way it loads. Give it a second, and then it'll say, how do I upload a file? Now, you're not going to do one to a group, but it's going to be, oh, you know what? I'm logged in as an instructor, I think, again. But it'll give you some instructions on how to do that, okay? All right? So that is all the stuff that's over here, but the issues that you may have that are technical have to be resolved by you, the student. I am not responsible for your computer, your Wi-Fi, that you timed out and you didn't realize you didn't look at the clock, and perhaps the settings on your computer. So those things you really have to check. Occasionally Canvas has issues. Occasionally Bakersfield website has issues. Those are things you can get a case number for, and then you email me about that. But quite honestly, they usually email me anyway if there's issues going on from the IT department. They'll send that information. I'm going to skip over and just while we're on problems, I'll skip over here. Muddiest Point's a good place to go. Is there's something that's weird that doesn't make sense. And I have to admit, sometimes I do some cutting and pasting and I don't clean up the text perfectly because I'll think, oh, that's a great idea, and then sometimes I don't go back and edit it. So you'll get 2 points for typos, and then occasionally a link isn't working. Something's old or I haven't updated it or something like that. So if you email me and say, oh, you know what, there's a typo here, or you put there instead of there once or something like that. The and they is one of my typical ones because it doesn't catch. Those are both real words, so spell check doesn't catch it, and I don't always catch it. So you can email me for that. You can get multiple 2 points for my mistakes. That's totally fine. Be polite, okay? But the other part of it is if you're online, and I am not because I'm only going to be online Monday through Thursday. No Friday, no Saturday, no Sunday. So if you have a question, due date is Thursday at 11 p.m. I am not online. I'm only online till 1 p.m. on Thursday. So right here, it might be a good idea to hit reply, go down here and say, I have a question on syllabus Quiz question number 4, the same as you would for me, and then other students will email back. I will check this probably every other day, and if there's a bunch of stuff on there that I didn't get a personal email for, then I'll clarify if I need to. If somebody else answered it correctly, I probably won't say anything. But if there's some little difference that I want to state, I'll put it on there. So there's a lot of information here. The other tech support number, here it is down here for Bakersfield, is here. And you can put in a case file if you're not a telephone person. This is the service center. So that might be something to do more about your settings that you have on your computer. Okay, again, I won't help you with that. There's too many students, too many variables with different types of laptops, different types of desktops, and you cannot use a phone and you cannot use your iPad or anything else like that for this course. Okay.